The UFC Octagon is officially set up on the White House lawn. Paramount released this photo of the setup today. Let us know what you guys think of it in the comments. Sean Strickland has responded to Dana White claiming that he is not actually banned from the UFC White House event. Here's what Dana had to say to media yesterday.
And Sean Strickland, is he actually banned from the White House fight? Because he said he...
Everybody's banned, apparently. Apparently, everybody is banned. Of course, Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland is banned from humanity, okay? We don't want him near any human beings anywhere. He shows up at Power Slap, he starts fights, and he made it very clear that he didn't want to be a part of this event, and now apparently he's banned. Nobody is banned, nobody's music is banned, no media members have been banned, and the list goes on and on. This is obviously a very unique event where, first of all, there's only so much room. And she was telling me that, at the White House, there's 1,000 media members that are credentialed at the White House. So, 1,000 people like, oh, we're all going to know. We can't have 1,000, of the White House media members just show up at this thing. There's only 4,300 tickets to actually seat. So literally nobody has been banned from this event. I saw something today on social media that said, Diego's music was banned. That's the song he's walking out to. The song was never banned. It was never brought up. It was never mentioned. There's a lot of bull floating around out there right now. Nobody's banned. Nothing is banned. We're going to do, I want as many people to be inside this thing and experience it as possible. If we could have done more seats, if we could have done, I'd have done more. I mean, that's why we opened up the Ellipse.
Sean responded to Dana via X. He wrote, "Could you picture me sitting next to Cash Patel? You're good, man. They took all my soap. Yo, what up, Trump? Bro, really stoked you got Maxwell moved to a resort prison. I love that you're helping your oil buddies buy more yachts. F*** Americans, am I right? Miga." This user replied saying, "Weren't you cool with Trump? You have a picture with him on Instagram. Here's the picture he's referring to." Sean responded saying, "I stopped supporting Trump after Israel made him bomb Iran the first time. Trump, stop bombing Iran. Israel, Trump, we need your bombers. Trump, yes, Papa BB, I got you." Sean ended it off saying to Dana saying I wasn't invited. "I'll clarify this to you. After my fight, Hunter said he will get it done. UFC filmed it and Embedded has the footage. I later got a call from the UFC saying I wasn't cleared by the White House." RAF wrestler Georgio Poullas was arrested in Delray Beach, Florida on June 6th and charged with felony aggravated battery following an altercation at his sister's combined bachelor and bachelorette party. According to police, tensions escalated after Georgio and his brother Nicholas were allegedly berating their sister, leading the groom and his brother to step in and break things up. Authorities say Georgio then slammed the groom's brother through a glass coffee table, causing injuries that required medical treatment, and allegedly continued attacking him during the fight. Police later used a K9 unit and found both Georgio and Nicholas hiding in nearby bushes after they fled the scene. Georgio was released on a $1,500 bond and is scheduled to appear in court on July 9th, while Nicholas was charged with simple battery. Alex Bejeda explains why he believes moving from light heavyweight to heavyweight will be easier than his transition from middleweight to light heavyweight.
A ficha caiu desde quando eu...
It dawned on me right away. The UFC is the greatest organization in combat sports, and we take things seriously, and it just got kind of anxious, and we started just working right off the bat.
Bom, quando eu vi ali
When I saw people posting and all the content that's coming over, look at people seeing it, I thought, wow, that's amazing, because there was no structure whatsoever for it before. It's not made for that, and they just made it happen. So it's different when you are talking about a gym or an arena, because you know what to expect. But I started seeing it. It's really incredible, and it looks beautiful.
Bom, o desafio é estar lutando.
I think the challenge is keep fighting, right? It's to keep the fighting is the challenge, and I think it's going to be smoother. But if you think completely opposite that it was when I went from middleweight to light heavyweight, because you talking about coming off of a loss, fighting a former champion, and in altitude as well. So that was a much bigger challenge. So I think this is going to be heavyweight is going to be great.
A questão do peso eu acho que eu venho subindo naturalmente.
As far as the weight's concerned, I was able to actually to bulk up naturally. To me, it was organic. So at one point, even when I was at light heavyweight, I was already up into like 235. And when I was at middleweight even, I walked around 230. So it's everything's been really great. So I think I've been able to actually to weigh in and move up weight division really well.
Alexander Volkanovski is pushing to defend the featherweight title against Movsar Evloev in September. Volk's last fight was a unanimous decision win over Diego Lopez in January. Evloev just recently defeated Lerone Murphy by majority decision in March and is currently ranked number 1 in the division. Speaking to 9Com Australia, Volk said there's no confirmation yet and we've been trying to get something locked in, but it's probably looking like September. Movsar Evloev is the deserving number 1 contender in the division, and that's the type of champion I want to be. I want to reward that. Ilia Topuria was spotted getting some outdoor training in last night. Ilia doubled down that he will finish Justin Gaethje within 2 minutes.
Every fighter is unique. They all have different styles. And he has gone through a lot of wars, a lot of big fights. But as I always say, like, he never fought with someone like me. When I say it, it may sound a little bit cocky, but at the end of the day, I prove it that it's not. My confidence is built on hard work, dedication, and this is what I used to prove always in all my fights, and this is what I'm gonna do June 14. My prediction for this fight, if he's gonna do what he's saying, that he's gonna walk forward, I'm gonna finish him in less than 2 minutes. Because always all I need from my opponents is just like have them in front and start to exchange the punches, and there's where I'm the best. So if he's gonna try to move forward, I'm gonna have half of the job already done, so I'm gonna do the rest of it.
Justin Gaethje doubled down on his comments regarding Ilia Topuria's divorce. Gaethje once again said that he understands why anybody would leave Ilia.
What about Ilia's comments regarding your dad bothered you?
No matter what his dad would ever say about me, I would never speak directly to him. That's not my place. My dad is my father. He didn't even say anything bad. You know, of course he's gonna have my back. He called him short. You know, obviously short guys get mad when you call them short, so.
In hindsight, do you feel like you took it too far, or was it fair game?
What did I say?
You know, alluding to his family matters.
What? How did I allude to his family matters?
You said...
I said he's annoying. I would never want to be in the same room with him. I understand why anybody would leave him.
And by anybody...
A friend, wife, girlfriend, manager, coach. He talks about himself. He walks around smelling his own farts. He thinks he's God. He had a funeral procession for me, you know, so he wants to act like he's so respectful. He's disrespecting me every chance he's got. When it comes, I never spoke. If anything, I was defending his wife, you know? I was like, I can understand. This mother annoying. She talks so much. He never shuts up, and he's always talking about himself. So, yeah, I mean, that's annoying.
Colby Covington doesn't think Justin Gaethje has much of a chance of beating Ilia Topuria. In an interview with Submission Radio today, Colby said he's not just going to beat Duck Lip Gaethje, he's going to humiliate him. Justin Gaethje is about to become a meme forever, and I'm excited. I'm here for it. I can't wait to see it. We've never had a good relationship for many years. After Ilia Topuria exposes him and they have to take his carcass off the South Lawn in DC at the White House, he should come over to RAF and get his beat on the wrestling mat against me as well. He's an all-American wrestler. We wrestled in the same conference in college, so I would love to see Justin Gaethje on the wrestling mats of RAF after he gets exposed and knocked out and flatlined against Ilia Topuria at UFC Freedom 250. God bless you, brother. America first. Aimann Zahabi is expecting Sean O'Malley to wrestle in their fight.
Because O'Malley told me he doesn't train his wrestling. Like
no,
that.
There's no way, bro. He took down Peter Yan.
He told me, he said, when I wrestle, he said when people take me down, I just get hit and just defend myself.
I think he's joking with you, man.
Are you sure?
Did you ever watch
He's
him?
my good friend.
You know he fought Peter Yan? You know who Peter Yan is?
Yeah, I do.
He's a champion.
Yeah.
Peter Yan just fought Merab. Merab had a hell of a time taking down. Sean O'Malley took him down once. You see that fight? Sean O'Malley, Peter Yan?
Yeah.
Man, Sean could wrestle. Like I'm getting ready.
Oh, he's
I'm getting ready to defend the wrestling that he's gonna
I
bring.
say both of y'all don't wrestle and just let it all out.
That's
You
what-
saw Max Holloway come here.
That's what I want,
fucking
man.
strike it out in the middle.
Ask them, how many times do you think I shot in my UFC career?
How many?
One.
And how did it go?
I got him down.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not a card I need to use. If I don't need to use it, I won't use it.
After meeting Alex Pereira in person, Ciryl Gane is surprised that Alex was ever able to fight at middleweight. Gane also had high praise for Alex and his striking skills.
I don't want to say it's going to be hard for him because it's not his division. Because I'm pretty sure if you jump on the heavyweight division, it's because he can do it. And we saw already, he looked big. He looked big. Like my question was how he did to do the middleweight. Like that's really crazy. Because he's 6'4" like me, and gonna be heavy like me, like a normal heavyweight. So yeah, it's gonna be a real matchup of heavyweight fighter. When we had the news of the fight, the contract, we was really excited about this fight. Like my coach was so happy also for this fight because it looked really interesting to have one of the best striker of the heavyweight division. Well, not from the heavyweight division, but it looked like one of the best striker on every division in the UFC. So yeah, it's interesting matchup.
Alex Pereira and Josh Hokit ran into each other at the Fighter Hotel. Hokit was talking trash to Alex, but Alex totally ignored him.
Hey, what's up, man? That's why you don't say anything.
Your message to Alex Pereira.
Oh no. Alex Pereira, you and your BBL could go to hell. I'm the lion, you're the weak gazelle. I'm gonna beat you till you swell. I'm gonna put your head in the microwave. It's gonna give off a pizza smell. Ew.
Alex Pereira gave his thoughts on Josh Hokit recently going off on him at the UFC White House press conference. Alex says Hokit crossed the line by mentioning his mother.
I'm gonna shama on your mama. This guy's the baddest on the planet. Look how I speak to him. Like my dog. Like my you.
He did cross the line, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I already saw guys trash talk the fighter, trash talk the father of the fighter, trash talk whatever, but never trash talk the mother. I don't know how it's in America, but in Brazil, on the street code, you never talk about the mother. When we're kids growing up, kids are talking to each other, like fighting this and that, until we talk about the mother. And then even their friends go, yo, 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 he just talk about your mom. And then that's like the last thing to happen, a fight, to start a fight. But I think he did cross the line, right? Talking about my mom, but it is what it is, right? So I'm not gonna say too much for now.
And that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Charles Posey 3131. It's in reference to the custom UFC White House gloves that the fighters will be wearing. It says the gloves look like they came from Temu. The second one's from Elk Grovian. It's in reference to Merab Dvalishvili riding through Vegas on a couch. It says whoever said the safest place for Merab is the Octagon was not lying. And the final one's from Fridge Chest. It says if the Freedom 250 fighters didn't look stupid in their fight gear already, here's some dog gloves. If you want to be featured in our next video, all you have to do is drop a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.